This is your girl, Surya Elise.
And Brittany D.
And this is Bitch Let's Talk. Today, for Pop Tart World, I am super fucking excited for this new Rihanna Fenty Beauty line. It's exclusively at Sephora, and I'm loving all of this shit. From what I saw online, it's just like all these different shades and honey. She talked about the undertones.
She's here for us. She is.
Yes. I'm going to be glittering in this fall. Did she do lip colors?
I don't know.
I don't think so. I think she did say she'd do 40 shades of the foundation, and she has 6 pressed powders, 10 highlighters, 10 matte multi-cream sticks, and a shiny lip luminizer.
So that would be the lipstick, probably.
Yeah, but it's like a glitter shimmer thing. But I need her to come out with like some lip colors, because I'm all about a good fall lip.
If she doesn't already have it. Yeah.
That is true. But yes, congratulations, Rihanna.
Yes.
I appreciate you doing something for the colored girls.
And you getting them coin. Hey.
Yes. I just want to make sure your product is like good though. That's the only thing. It's like make sure it's just like it lasts long, and
I think she's charging like, yeah.
I think it's MAC prices. Because when I went online, it was for a foundation between like 35 and 40.
Yeah, so it better be right.
I fucking hope so. That's not cheap. You get 3 items, you already over $100 something fucking dollars. So so shout out to Rihanna. I'm very curious to see how this works. I'll do like a review once I buy some.
See, I'm not into all that, so
I'm going to buy some for Brittany anyway.
No.
You can do like a cute like little highlighter just for like your cheeks.
What do you highlight?
The cheeks.
Oh, see? Okay.
Oh, God.
Okay.
We're going to help you. We're going to help you get there.
Okay.
Well, you can do some... no. I don't know, because there's no mascara. That's all you fucking wear is like eyeliner. Yeah.
It's simple.
It's very Asian of you.
I don't need all that. Hello. Okay.
Whatever. I'll just get something for your cheeks and just contour. Just a little. Okay. And if she comes up with a lip, I think you'll definitely get it.
I love lip colors.
That's fun. Yeah. To our next topic. Because I'm a 90s baby.
Yes, honey.
One of my favorite shows on Cartoon Network was the Powerpuff Girls. Do not judge my life. And to all the millennials, get over it and do your research, because I'm not about to explain. But they're actually going to add a 4th member, and she's going to be a brown-skinned girl. I don't necessarily know she's going to be black, because she can be Indian, she can be...
But she's
of
darker
color.
hue.
She's a darker hue, and she has, like, turquoise hair. She's really cute.
Turquoise?
Teal.
So they making her like ghetto.
No. Now that she says something.
And it's like, how did they make her?
Like the rest of them, she just has longer hair.
Sugar, spice, everything nice, and like chemical X. So they redid that?
Yeah, they did actually. They actually have a new season. It debuts September 17th at 5:30. Okay. The person that actually plays her is Toya DeLezzy. She's a South African singer, dancer, and pianist. So shout out to her. And shout out to Cartoon Network for adding some fucking color.
I'm here for it.
What is on Cartoon Network of color?
I don't know.
Not a goddamn thing. Even in the night, what was of color Cartoon?
No.
Fucking, what was the nigga off Johnny Quest? His homeboy, Harabi, Haji. It's one of those.
Well, wait, so he was Arab. He wasn't even like black.
Yeah, he wasn't even black, but he was brown. He was a person of color. That's the only
white. That's
but he was Johnny Quest's sidekick. That's the only thing I remember. Somebody being brown on Cartoon Network. So, shout out to them. Make sure you watch the premiere episode. And if you don't know what the fucking Powerpuff Girls are, just start from the beginning. And that I think they started like 1998.
That's old.
9.
It's worth it.
Yeah, I feel like we were definitely in elementary school when this
I don't fucking know.
came out.
Getting old.
Please don't talk about that. Okay. Anyway.
The debut of it. I am not here for it. So.
Brittany's the punk. Brittany hates scary movies.
Yes. So, like, I'm not going to waste my money and go into a theater and hide behind my hands most of the movie. So, I'm not here for it.
She really would, like, cry and scream. And I'm here for it. I'm all about scary movies.
Nope. So,
hopefully, I'll see it on Tuesdays because that's when it's cheaper. In Baltimore, certain movie theaters, you get half off. So, if y'all didn't know that...
I know that.
It's
I don't know, like the little, like before 12 is cheaper sometimes.
Yeah, that's true, but I'm not getting up that early to watch no damn movie.
Before 12? That's not that early.
I still gotta like eat breakfast and like get dressed and that's too much. I'm better up the little matinee.
Yeah.
No, but Tuesdays is like if you get a regular thing, is everything is half off. Even if you do like 3D
All day.
All day on Tuesdays, but it's only at Cinemark.
Oh, okay.
So I'm gonna just go when it's cheaper.
Okay.
But I'm excited to see it because Stephen King actually like approved of it. So the director of the movie created Mama. I know you Black ass did not see that because it's a scary movie, and it was
with the two little white girls, right?
I feel like every scary movie has two little white
That's
girls.
But I think I know what you're talking about though.
I just remember actually being a good movie.
Okay.
I wasn't scared. I don't get really like scared.
I do.
Yeah, well, we know. Let's talk about Brittany and her most fearful moment of her life. So every year I try to do something fun for Halloween outside of dressing like a slut. And we went to Field of Screams. And I decided to bring Brittany. Terrible idea, by the way.
Horrible.
And, you know, if you have experienced Field of Screams, they have like these different like rooms and activities and different mazes that you can go
haunted
through.
Houses and barns.
And she screamed so loud. And I'm like, Brittany, this isn't real.
This was an enclosed area. Like, the rooms are small as shit. People are on my neck. Like, chainsaws going off. Like, no, I wasn't for it.
I feel like out of all the people that were there, I could still hear Brittany. And I couldn't even see her. It was a dark room.
Okay.
And she cried.
I did not cry.
She cried.
I did not cry.
She cried.
I probably cried when I got out the damn barn.
No, yeah, you cried after the barn.
Because I was happy. I was happy to be
Bitch,
out.
I
I dropped to the ground. There was grass. I dropped to the fucking ground because I was so happy to be out of there. Like, I was having a panic attack in that room.
I'm like, Brittany.
I'm not.
It's not that deep.
I wasn't built for it.
And I was like, Brittany, you want to come again next year? Fuck no.
I'm never going back.
And I was like, Brittany, she's like, I'm never spending Halloween with you ever again. And I was like, why? She was like, because it's a setup. I know you're going to do some scary ass shit. And I'm just not about that life.
Nope.
So, poor Brittany.
Nope.
So, no it for her. I wanted to do like a girls thing to see it, but Brittany won't be a part of
if somebody going to pay for my ticket.
Sure, it's going to be $6. I think I can spend $6.
You with your own money because I'm not spending money to hide behind my hands for 2 hours.
It's not
it's long as shit. It's over 2 hours.
Oh, it is?
Yes. No, thank you.
I wonder if the first one was that long.
I don't know. I didn't watch it.
I'm pretty sure you did not. I mean, I think you can
Especially
watch
not
the
when
first
I was
one.
younger.
I feel I watched it and I just don't like really. I've seen so many scary movies. I feel like they overlap each other. Are you going to see Saw? That's not scary.
Saw
That's
isn't
gory.
bad. It's just gory. So,
yeah. So we can see Saw together.
Yeah, I still don't like the little man on the bike though.
I think that's the funniest thing.
Like with it's funny, but no, like I'll see him like hiding in my closet for like.
Wait a minute. What do you mean? What do you mean?
I just imagine
it's
these
not
figures
real.
there.
So I'm sorry. So you're gonna think that a red-faced doll on a fucking
like,
tricycle.
Anytime I watch a Halloween movie, Mike Myers is like in my bathroom, like behind my shower curtain.
You need to see somebody.
I'm
still curious. It's like something on a tricycle, like an actual object. You will actually see that rolling through.
Not rolling, but I'll imagine that it's there.
Are you like afraid of Chucky too? Like the dolls? Annabelle?
Really. No. Annabelle, yes, she creeps me out.
It was like you. No, I'm pretty sure you didn't see the second one.
I
did see the second one.
Nope.
That was lit.
Nope.
The first one was trash.
And then like the suspense of like them popping out. I can't do it. I will hide every time the music switch up. Like I know it's coming now.
So you should already be prepared.
Prepared to hide behind my hands. Yeah, but no.
Brittany, you gotta face your fears. But she likes American Horror Story.
That's funny. That's a good show.
It is. But it's like
the clowns in this season. But
what is the name? Twisty?
Yeah, Twisty. I love Twisty. But I can't look at him for too long. Like, cause he scares me.
You love a clown that you're afraid of.
I love his character, but no.
I text Brittany for the first episode of American Horror Story, and she's like, God damn it, this fucking Twisty is in this season.
He's back. Like,
she's
I didn't
oh my God, I'm going to be dreaming about him for like 2 weeks.
Yeah, I had to usually I had my shower curtain closed in my bathroom, and it's like you can't see behind it. So
you think Twisty's going to be
I
there?
had that shit open until yesterday, so.
I'm kind of confused on how Twisty's going to be into this. Is this just like his ghost?
I don't know.
I really do like this season. I like how this is going to, I love how this is going to go. I don't understand why he's there though.
No,
Unless it's
Because
going to
he
be a figment of the imagination of the little boy.
and that
so
was
maybe
that
it
was the flashback too. I think.
No, it was in the
No?
comic.
Oh.
You missed the first 10 minutes
I
because you
did,
forgot
because
the.
I forgot.
Well, you should have watched it the second time. It came right back on. Anyway, Brittany's afraid, so I'm gonna make sure I do something for her for Halloween. She just doesn't know it. I'm gonna surprise the fuck out of her, and I'll make sure I keep you guys posted.
Okay.
And put a picture up on our Facebook.
Nothing, because
Oh my God, you gonna kill me?
My head
You
down.
gonna mace me?
I'm giving fuck you.
You gonna mace me? That's fine. I just need some milk. I'll be alright.
He needs some milk.
I'm not gonna tell you how I know that. Just know I live a different life than most people.
God.
Anyway, so the finale of Insecure is gonna come on tonight. I'm sad.
I love that show.
That show is fucking great.
It's so
My Sunday's gonna be boring. Cause like Game of Thrones is gone.
everything.
And then Insecure is gonna be gone.
Walking
what
Dead
are we
comes back
gonna
on in like a
watch?
month. Walking Dead.
I hate Walking Dead.
No,
I don't do zombies. I hate zombie
they're not
movies.
zombies. They're called walkers. But
Oh, excuse the fuck out of me,
it's,
bitch.
I
They're
love
dead
it.
people that come to life. That is a fucking zombie.
It's a walker in the show.
Sure. They only call it that because they actually walk, but they're actually zombies.
Zombies, quote unquote zombies walk too. So
So all of them walk. So
But I'm
all,
just saying.
so are all zombies walkers?
I kind of classify them all as walkers. now.
Sure. So I don't want to. I don't like the walkers, and I've seen like different episodes, and I just
Different. So you don't even like follow the story like
no.
enough.
And so many people are dead. I know. I watched the one episode with the pastor, and he was like the worst. And I remember I wanted him to die.
Yes, fuck him. He comes around though.
Is he dead?
No.
And that's on Sundays on AMC.
Yep.
No,
Yep.
I'll try to keep up, but I doubt it. Cause my
I have
boyfriend
to-
watches their show,
You have to wait a whole year for
Game of
Insecure
Thrones.
and Game of Thrones to come back on.
Insecure
Game of Thrones
too.
might be like 2 years.
Yeah, I think they playing. I think they're trying to keep up with the author, like give him time to like write his books.
He's like behind as fuck.
He really
So-
is. That is a very true statement. But I don't want to wait till 2019 to watch my
And this
shit.
is the last season.
Yo, but this last season was so fucking lit. Yo, that shit blew my mind.
Arya.
I want her as a child. Like, I don't know how I have to raise my child. Maybe I gotta die. I don't know.
What?
But I need a child. I need a daughter like Arya. I just need like a loyal ass child that just obeys. That's all I need. And maybe like a Jon, because he's Jon Snow, because he's
Jon is-
noble.
Yeah.
He's a noble little curly head boy. I like him. But my Sundays are
You said
boring.
die.
I don't know how else I'm gonna get an
Die,
Arya.
though.
That's how she became.
I mean, you're not gonna live. You're not gonna see her being a.
What her father wants to. Somebody gotta die.
Somebody gotta die.
She has to avenge my death.
I think it's other ways to go about raising a
Oh,
child.
I guess true. But I need like a legit Arya start. Like I need a replication. So how do I get that?
I don't fucking know.
Exactly.
R.R.
George R.R. Martin. What are we gonna watch on Sundays?
I don't know.
I'm very upset. I
Go
don't.
to church.
That's not all day. I'm not Pentecostal.
Hey.
I get out at 1. The rest of the day, and then I gotta watch football.
Football. That's on all day, just about.
Oh, yeah, I can't watch every team though. Like I'm not about to watch
No.
certain teams that I don't like, unless I bet money. But I don't know. I'm curious how this is gonna end. I'm curious on how Insecure is gonna end. What you think?
I don't know.
Do you think Lawrence? Because remember, like Lawrence was like at the apartment and he was like gearing himself up. So it's like, is this like the final? Like I'm gonna make sure I don't want to fuck with this bitch before he start messing with Pagoda or Pagada. I don't know what
like Pocahontas.
Patoshi.
I don't know what her name
I
is,
don't know.
but
I
I
just
wish
call her
they would
Pagoda.
fuck already. Cause like
Where the fuck
they
did she
didn't-
even come from?
he worked with her, but they've been like I fucking for most of the season.
That is very true.
So
That is very
get it over
true.
with.
That's true. I just want to see Daniel take his shirt off, but I think
I
she's
love
over that.
Daniel.
I do
Yeah.
too.
It
And
was
his little
not
beard.
like that whole scene.
First of all, let's talk about nothing in people's eyes. Let's talk about that. First of all, Issa was wrong because you an adult. You should know how to suck dick.
You should.
And if somebody says, hey, I'm
coming, you know.
Bitch, you gotta, either you're gonna swallow.
Or you need to back the fuck up.
Or you need to make sure that he doesn't projectile far enough. So get the fuck out the way.
Oh my God.
Like, completely.
She was pissed. It was so
now,
funny.
I would be mad if a nigga nutted in my eye. Yeah. But then I had to be mad at myself because, like, I didn't move away fast enough.
He gave her warning.
He did give her warning. Now, if he was just like, you know, and just nutted, then that would make sense. But, ladies, if you're going to suck some dick,
be prepared.
Please be prepared. Nut normally projects. Just FYI. So get your fucking face out the way. So you're either going to use your mouth, use your hand, or get the fuck out of the way. Just FYI. That is just a disclaimer. On to our black magic for this week.
Hey.
Shout out to Sloane Stephens for winning the U.S. Open. She's 24 years old. She just so happens to be black. Just so happens to be a black female. From Florida. She actually beat Venus Williams, and that is the first person to do that who doesn't have a ranking of number one. So
it's
shout
a big
out.
Deal.
That is a big fucking deal. So, you know, I'm proud of the Williams sisters, but it's really good to see some up and coming talent, people of color.
And another black woman.
Yes. I'm all about it. Now I just need to see a black man winning in tennis. If it is, I'm sorry, I don't know who you are, but I just love seeing diversity in sports where it's not a lot of us. You know, we're in football, we're in basketball, but you don't see us in soccer. You don't see us in baseball like that. You don't see us in tennis.
That's like the private
and
school
swimming.
Shit. Yeah,
y'all gotta do better. You got and teach your kids about golf. Y'all gotta do some different sports besides the ones that you know. All the other colleges.
They don't make it available to us, though.
That's true. They had recreational stuff, I guess. Or, unfortunately, you got to spend a little bit of money. But y'all pay all this money for your child to be on some damn Nike football camp and whatever. Yeah. So, invest in some things that can get your child some full scholarships. So, shout out to her. Sorry. It's choking. Really.
What?
You're next.
Oh, shit. I didn't know I was doing that. I didn't do that. Whatever. All right. And I love this story because of her last name. I'm just give you
God.
So Starbucks has named Rosalind Brewer. Yes, her last name is Brewer.
Oh, God.
The former president and CEO of Walmart's subsidiaries Sam's Club and one of the most prominent black women business leaders in America. Its new COO, Chief Operating Officer, and Group President.
That's what I'm talking about.
I can't get past her last name being Brewer.
She's such a child.
I'm sorry.
She's such a child. We talked about this. She was hired.
Like, she had to be hired.
Her last name. Or she changed her last name.
Or, like, that's
she
too
can't
big
get
of a
past
coincidence.
She can't get
You
past
are, like,
that.
head of Starbucks.
And your last name is Brewer?
Head of Starbucks and your last name is Brewer. Like, I love it. Like, I want to buy coffee just because of it. And I don't even drink it.
Yeah. So she joins she joins in early October, and she actually is currently the only there's no other black female CEO in a Fortune 500 company. So she's killing it right now.
Major.
That's like amazing.
Insane.
Amazing. So
super proud of her.
Yes, very inspiring. And so shout out to Rosalind. I refuse to call her by her last name because Brittany gets way too excited over this.
This is like my favorite thing of the day. Like, you can't. That's lit. Like, her last name is fucking Brewer. Starbucks.
Miss Rosalind, Brittany is convinced that you changed your last name. I have no idea if this is your biological name or not.
We need to find out.
You want to investigate?
I want to. I'm gonna go.
You want to make sure that Starbucks didn't pay her so she can be used as a marketing tool?
Yeah. I mean, that takes away from it a little bit, but it's still like I still love it.
Yes, as you should. So shout out to Sloane.
Brewer.
No, Sloane is Stephens. Oh, shit. She's so fucking caught up on this goddamn last name. Shut the fuck up. Shout out to Sloane. and Miss Rosalind.
They were.
Oh my God. I'm so fucking over you today. I'm so over you today. If I've never been over you, today is the day.
You love me.
I do sometimes. And for our panel discussion for this week, we have two wonderful guests with us. You know one of them already. It is my Boricua Cita. Hey,
Hey there.
and my homie from middle school, who's actually also in the podcast game, Baltimore County Forever. My man's Corey.
Hi. Baltimore County Forever.
So thanks, guys, for coming and being a part of our little shindig this week. How are you guys doing?
Lovely.
Corey looks constipated. Are you okay?
You know, I'm good. I went to the bathroom already. Yeah, I'm doing good, man. I'm blessed, you know.
Yes, and shout out to your podcast. We actually had the privilege, me and Brittany, to actually be on it on episode 444. It's on Apple, so check it out. Listen, he's hilarious. He's been hilarious since I've known him since the 6th grade. So,
School.
yes, Old Court all day, gang, gang. Corey, they can hear you.
Okay. Oh, yeah.
You don't have to be so.
You know, one shit ain't this high tech. Yeah, I'm caught off the phone. Yeah. But yeah, congratulations to you guys. You know,
Oh,
it's a
thank
team
you.
effort.
Thank you.
You know, I'm really proud of y'all.
We're proud
proud
of
of
you
you,
too.
Corey.
Thank you for coming on my episode. You kind of killed me in my own shit. I had to admit it first. Okay.
That's fine.
And then it's like, you know, that's why I had to put out 4.5. I was like, help me. People getting feedback. I'm like, son, did you hear them jewels she was dropping on that shit? Man, you know.
It's okay, Corey. It wasn't on purpose.
Yeah, no, that you did
That was
a really
good.
good job. A lot of people were texting me, telling me, you know, they took a lot from the episode.
Thank you.
I appreciate it.
It's always going to be love on this side.
Oh, God.
So our topic for today is going to be the infamous first date.
Oh gosh.
I don't date anymore, but I've been on some pretty good ones
Been on
and some
like probably
pretty shitty.
hundreds of dates.
Bitch, you
I'm
not.
just saying. Okay.
First of all, some of the people I don't even date. Sometimes I just go straight to what I need to
Okay.
get done and leave.
Which is taxes.
Well, all right.
Wasn't professional, I'm sorry.
Oh, you got caught in your feelings. It's okay.
Yeah, he meant that.
He did. From the bottom of his little big head heart.
You guys, dating stresses me out.
Why would
Why?
it stress you out?
It's so spontaneous. It
That's
could
not
be,
a bad thing.
but it's a risk. It's a gamble. You know, you rolling those dice like hoping to get something good, and you don't.
I'm assuming you're still in the don't.
Yeah.
So what was like the best first date you ever had?
The best.
Yes. Before you get into the worst, because I feel like you have a scroll for that.
I the best. I don't
Is
know.
there one? Do you right, like,
No.
You don't have a best first date?
There's so many. I don't know if I would have one that's particularly the best. I have ones that stand out more than others. But I don't. That's
not
a
good.
big title, the best. You know.
I mean,
Yeah.
if you have
Statistically
time
speaking, who would win out of the number of dates?
y'all got
Oh, y'all
How
niggas.
how many
No.
dates do y'all go on? Or
Brittany,
did
how many
you?
dates
I
did you
don't
go?
fucking date really.
Why not?
What do you mean? Why not? I don't get asked out really.
Why not?
I don't fucking.
Won't you
People
ask-
not asking me out. I don't
So why don't you ask them out?
know. No,
Oh, you too prideful?
not prideful. I'm chilling.
You chilling?
I'm chilling.
Corey, what about you? You're the man in this group, so.
Oh,
Yeah.
so you're asking me like
First dates.
First date. Like a good one. What would you.
Oh well, I mean, I normally go to Fridays.
That's your standard?
Hey, it's convenient. I mean,
It doesn't matter who the girl is.
It just
always
happens
the-
that way. It really always just happens that way.
She
Look at your
drinks.
face.
I mean, it's just out
See,
there
what
enjoy
is wrong with
ourselves. Like,
Fridays?
Eh, I
and that's another thing. I am simple
Standards.
as hell. Yes.
Yeah, like
So-
you just the first day is just to get to know somebody. It
We're
doesn't matter where
talking,
you're at.
like-
The conversation should carry
You
everything.
can be in a fucking park.
No.
See?
I'm not into materialistic dates. I'm real simple. I'd rather go outside and walk.
Oh,
See,
so
I
I'm
don't
just a
wanna
shallow
walk.
fucking person in this game.
Yeah.
Oh,
I mean, like, I had a first date, which I had a discussion that was deemed the first date. We went to what's that, Times Square, and we still ended up at Fridays. But I mean, it just happened.
New York, and you still at
It
Fridays.
happened.
Went to
Because like
Fridays.
I go back and forth, like my whole life I've been going back and forth in New York, so it's not like it's
And
nothing.
Fridays.
You know, I just really started doing fun stuff. And first off, Fridays is high as shit out there. All right? It's like hell yeah.
Well, that's
Jack Daniels burger is like $18.
You could have went somewhere
could've-
else.
Real.
Got a hot dog on the street.
Very-
You already in Times Square.
Well, okay, so I think I'm not that bad. I just think it just depends on the person. So like I feel like guys who always like wanted to date me, like always like in my face or like always trying to get with me, like if I finally give you the opportunity, you need to like show me like why me actually accepting it this time is gonna be worth my while. So I just want something that is a thought. Like I feel like Fridays is so casual. Like Fridays is so casual that I feel like I can show up in my pajamas. I want something that I can.
No.
It depends on what Fridays you go to.
All of them.
No. Because the one in Colombia, you know about that. You know, see, and that's the thing. A lot of people don't even know about the one in
I
Colombia.
do know about the one in Colombia and at a hotel.
I'm just saying, a lot of people, it's special to some people, okay?
It's special.
It's special. It's nice. The
What's
point
your
is
background?
Hey, we'll try again. We'll shoot the jumper again on the second day.
If you make it.
Shit, I always make it. I always make it. Come on, man. It's the conversation.
It is.
That is
Like,
true.
most people, a lot of dudes don't know how to talk. Like, actually hold a conversation with a woman. And that's
That's
where
true.
they fall. So it's like, we could be sitting outside, and that could be considered a date. You can go for ice cream. You could go for anything.
True.
You know, in the midst of, like, an actual relationship, dollar dates. Amazing. Royal Farms. Slushy.
I love the potato wedges.
Yeah. Hey, can you do that shit you did in the beginning? So it's like, you know, that can, man, I learned that with my last relationship. Like, it's not always about doing a whole bunch of stuff. You know, it's just getting up. I'm a real spontaneous person. I'm like, I want ice cream. You want some ice cream? We about to go to the Cow. Y'all know about the Cow? My God. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's some good ice cream.
That's a good ice cream.
And it's like, you know, it's just all about just doing something versus just sitting in the house chilling. Like, oh, you trying to chill. I don't like chill. I mean, I like to, you know, get my rocks off. But,
Yeah, well.
you feel me? I'd rather go out and do things because, you know, it's
So,
so much to do.
so y'all are not uncomfortable if y'all go to Applebee's and get a 2 for $20?
No.
Hell
First
no.
off, wait.
Yeah.
It's like if you're not gonna go out, then just don't even simplify it. You know what I'm saying? That's,
You got a fucking
You got
Applebee's?
them? No, but I got a Friday joint. I get them joints every 3 months. You hear me? I got September. I got 20%, then a free
got
entree.
coupons in his
bro, I
wallet.
don't play no
Oh my
games.
God.
You gotta be
He's
ready.
ready.
Hey, everybody hungry.
This
All
is
the time.
true.
God damn it. So, you know, you just gotta be prepared.
I don't know,
So much disgust is on your face right now. Like,
This is so
She's
simple.
used to certain things.
and that's all it's about. You overthink. You know how long. Y'all don't even know what y'all want to eat half the time.
That's a lie. I always know what I want to eat. Pick a cuisine and I'll give you a place. Let me know if it's American, Chinese, Italian.
No.
She's the exception to the rule.
No,
Most
no.
of us do not know.
I'm
what
not
we
talking
wanna eat.
about that. I'm talking about like you trying to eat. You hungry? Yeah.
Because we want so many
What do you-
things.
Yeah,
we have a taste
that's
for
what I'm talking
everything.
about. I'm not
so
talking about. We
can't.
talking about like you want I don't know.
No, I'm just saying, like, if you were saying, like, I'm
But
hungry, what do
she
you want?
knows.
And I'm like, oh, I don't, what kind of cuisine do you want? Like, oh, you
No,
want some-
see that's a whole nother question. I asked you the question. You answer my question.
Right, if you tell me the cuisine, I can give you a place.
But then I'm like, man, I don't know. So now where we at? We both
Fridays.
don't know nothing.
See, I try to compromise because I don't wanna pick somewhere and then they're not eating and then they're like, well, no, I just wanted you to pick, and I'm like, no, I want us to smash together. Like, let's, feed each other and smash. Don't watch me eat. You feel me?
He might be into it.
No.
Private days.
Talk more about that.
And then you just spend $60 for nothing. Like, you ain't got no leftovers. You can't wake up in the morning and be like, damn.
Ain't nobody tell you eat all your food.
Right, that's rude.
Oh, that's another thing on my first dates. I don't eat. It's real random, but that's just me. I won't eat.
So you take them to Fridays and you
And
just
watch
stare at them?
No, I don't stay. I don't know. When I first meet a woman, I take them out on a date. I just talk. You feel me? And I drink. I eat when I get home, but I don't know why. I noticed that.
So why do you
take them out to a restaurant?
Because we supposed to go out.
Oh, you're supposed to. See, no.
What?
You could have just took them to a walk on the park.
I mean, yeah, but everybody's hungry. Like,
But except you.
Except you.
Okay, first off, I feel like y'all attacking me. All right.
Feel attacked.
You know what I'm saying? That's just something I noticed that I do. I
don't know.
I think I got a lot better
level.
with recent first dates. I mean, I ain't a hoe, but I
You might be.
You don't have to be a hoe to go on a first date.
Hey, no, but I said.
And most hoes ain't dating.
Date.
No, they just
They're fucking.
Oh, that's what's up. That's what's up. Damn.
I don't know, I just feel like it's levels because there was like people who have been like harassing me, like, oh my God, I love you, I just want to go out with you, and I'm like, all right, cool. If I'm going to entertain it, like, I expect you to do something, like, at least put some thought into it. Even if it's something as casual, like, let's go to a museum or let's go to a walk in the park. It doesn't have to be expensive for me, believe it or not. Don't give me that face.
Then what's wrong with Applebee's or
well, bitch,
parties?
first of all, the 2 for $20. If we gonna go to Applebee's, can we just get a regular menu? Just don't get the special.
It's the same fucking
I can't
food.
get the special though.
It's the same food.
I don't know because that means I'm selected
That's all
in a
mental.
certain. No, you only get like 6 options. So because you cheap, I gotta select something I don't necessarily want to eat within this little. No.
Then you pick first.
First off,
It's it right there. I'll beat off you. If you get like, excuse me, like if you get like, I don't know, some pasta,
I should be able to get
hit
what I
you
want.
with the wings. You feel me? Like,
I feel like I should get what I want.
I
you
understand
can
that.
get the Patron margarita. That's okay. You can get that.
I don't want no specials. I want to
my
be able. I
God.
want free reign over
But what
my
if the
menu.
food that you like actually want is on a special? Is
I
that
doubt
okay?
it. It never happens.
It never
Sure,
happens.
but that never happens with me. But don't keep me limited in my food options if you want to take me out to eat.
Okay.
Well, on Fridays you get the whole menu.
I don't want Fridays.
Oh my God.
Just take me to McDonald's if that's the case.
That would be a problem.
It's
That's
equivalent.
good food. Come on now.
I don't know. Fridays to me is like McDonald's sitting down.
Oh, the
It's
disrespect.
not.
It is. It's edible and I
First
can
off,
eat it.
McDonald's is mud butt food.
It's garbage.
Oh, sure. But whatever. I know I just wouldn't be taking it for first date. Maybe for alcohol.
And
Like,
it's
okay,
the
like,
first date. Like, what are your expectations? Like, you
Something
shouldn't really
good.
have much. It's the first date.
That's what I'm saying. It depends. Like, if I so happen to like meet Corey yesterday and he's like, hey, he hit me up like, you want to get a drink or something, or you want to do something, off the cuff. I'm like, all right, cool. But if it's somebody I actually know and has been interested in me for years, like, I'm just expecting something a little bit more grand opposed to like some simple ass shit. Like, no offense, Cora.
Yes. So the conversation wouldn't even mean anything, regardless of where y'all are. Like, could the conversation still win you over, even if you're at Fridays?
That means no. Y'all
Yeah.
didn't see the face she just made.
Well, that's a good question.
It was a good question. I guess it really depends on the person. If you're new, then I wouldn't care because like if it's going to be
And
off,
a lot of first dates are new.
this is
You
Boston.
got like niggas hiding in the bushes trying to get at you. Like, that's why you expect so much. But
It's not my problem.
that's not your
but-
problem. But I don't know.
I don't know, but there's also guys like when I was single, like that worked with me or just, and I will always tell them no. And they're like, oh, let's just go out, let's chill, let's do this, let's do that. And I'm like, no, for whatever reason. Because I'm like, I already know that it's going to be some trash. And I've experienced that. Let me tell you about this date. And it was at fucking Fridays, bitch. I was at fucking Fridays.
Which one?
Towson.
Shut up,
No. I'm lying. It was the one out of Arundel. It's one of those. I don't fucking know. This is some years ago. This guy has been harassing me, asking me out for like the last year and a half. But I appreciated the way he actually approached me. When he finally approached me in a respectful manner, I was like, you know what? I'm going to go out with you because I like that. You were a gentleman. You were respectful. Let's go out. Strike number 1. He lied to me about not having a car. He told me his car was in the shop. Cool. And shout out to my best friend Shanae when she hears this. Fuck you. Because I told her that I did not want to go out with him because something didn't feel right. Like, my intuition just be on point.
You know him from years?
We worked together. He worked in a different department, but we worked at the same job. And so I'm like, all right, well, cool. He doesn't have his car's in the shop. I'm not a bad person. So I pick him up. Cool. We go to Fridays, and I get a turkey burger and fry. He decides to get like Ciroc and cranberry or something like that. So I'm like, you're not going to eat? He was like, nah, I already ate something. You know, I just want to drink. Something didn't feel right to me. I was like, please don't tell me this nigga can't afford 2 meals. So I said, okay. We're watching some basketball game. And he starts, like, eating my fries. That's one thing you want to try, sweet potato fries. I'm like, cool. So you take 1 fry. Like, cool. Then he grabbed my plate again and had, like, a handful of fries. So I stopped him, and I'm like, what the fuck are you doing? Why are you eating off my plate? Just order you some fries. He like, nah, I'm not really that hungry. But why the fuck are you reaching for food? He was like, man, I guess I'll get something. So he never ordered anything. He decided to drink. He had his 1 alcoholic beverage and had water and lemon. And so I'm just like eating my turkey burger, but I feel bad. And I'm like, do you want a bite of my burger? And he was like, nah, I'm not really that hungry. I'm just going to drink this water. I'm good. I'm like, this is progressively getting worse. So then the check comes. The check is $20, $18, just something very small. And he was like, you know what would be real funny? I'm like, what? If we walked out on the bill.
No, bitch. That shit ain't funny. We too old.
So I looked, and I was like, are you fucking I gotta go. So I walked the fuck out.
Wait, you left him?
Yes.
And Fridays. And a Rumble.
I know that's right, shoot.
I wasn't that cruel. So he ends up running out, and he's like banging on the door. He's like, oh, what are you doing? What are you doing? And I was like, did you pay for the food? Like, cause I'm gonna stay here because I'm not that type of person. I don't just walk out on bills. Like, I can pay for myself. Like, if you can't afford this $20, like, it's okay. He's like, no, I paid him, whatever. So I didn't believe him. So I went back inside, asked the waiter. He's like, yeah, he gave me cash. I'm like, all right, cool. So we driving. I'm mad as shit. I'm doing like 120 on the highway. I'm just in my feelings. I'm like, this broke ass nigga don't want to take me out. Like, you could have just said, like, let's go to the park, or like do something that doesn't require money. But don't try to like boss up and then like try to eat off my fucking plate. Like, I've never seen no shit like that in my life. And then like he said something, and he lived over east, so I don't know what he said, but I was still over west, and I ended up driving. I ended up driving a nigga off in the middle of the street. I was just
Nah, run that back.
He said something. I don't remember what he said, but it just rubbed me the wrong way, and I was already on 10 because the date was just horrible, and I was like, you know what, get the fuck out my car. And he was like, where I'm gonna go? I don't know, and I don't care. Follow the North Star.
Oh.
So, okay.
Nigga just got his face in it.
And I left. I
I
pulled
feel
off.
like you're blaming Fridays for the dudes you mess with. Like,
Yeah.
I feel like the caliber of niggas that be at Fridays. Sorry,
Right,
Corey.
Yeah.
It's just, somebody who's ready to walk out on a $20 check. No.
I don't know. I guess it all depends on the person. I have a recent worst date that I've been on.
What happened?
So, I meet this guy, and he's just super pressed to take me out. My schedule always conflicts, so I'm like, look, I can't really meet in the evenings or weekends. He's like, well, hey, let's do it on your lunch break. I'm like, all right, my lunch break's an hour. This is limited. Like, are you sure? Like, yeah, no, let's pick a day when I'm off, and I'll meet you there, et cetera, et cetera. Okay, cool. So we picked a place. I get there exactly at like 12, and he's not there. All right, cool, whatever. I order my food because, I'm on a time crunch. I'm moving. I got, stuff to do. So it's like 12:30. He's still not there. I'm eating my food. I order some drinks and everything. And then finally he arrives at like 12:45. And he's like, oh, hey, my bad. I was pumping gas. And what? And then, and first off, he enters in so fucking cocky and we were off the border. He comes in like...
You know that place, Corey?
Yeah, I know.
Oh.
Listen, man. You know what? Go ahead. Because I got something. Right.
So this is fucking tacos, margarita type of place. You feel me? And, it's nothing extravagant. I'm coming from work. This nigga walk in, Gucci hat, Louis shirt.
No.
You mix-matching brands,
Mix-matching brands, everything. Come in with these shades. This big ass chain, and I'm like, clearly, maybe this is why you're late, because you just doing too much.
I'm trying to
Maybe.
impress you, Sita.
No, this shit was disgusting.
Did he dress like that on a regular?
I don't know. That was the last time I went out, so I don't even know. And so he gets there and everything, and he's just like, just so obnoxious, just so extra. So I leave. I'm like, thanks for the meal. He's like, no, you got this. Like, we got to do this soon. And I'm just like, no, bitch, we're never doing that. Ever. So, I mean, yes, free meal, but it's the principle. Like, you don't show up late like that. Especially if you're the one who wanted to go out with me.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? I didn't suggest this, you did. And you show up late as shit, I get like 10 minutes to talk to you, basically.
You ain't that fucking special. Niggas thought he was a celebrity because he had some Gucci and Louis on.
Yeah, so that was my worst date. So that's what I'm saying. Dating is stressful.
What about you, Brittany?
I haven't had a worst date. I literally...
What's your best date?
See, that's
That was
a hard
probably
question.
simple too. Right? Not really.
You got a 2 for 20?
Probably.
You don't even remember.
I haven't dated in years. Like, legit.
You haven't dated in years?
What was your last date?
It feel like it was like in 2008.
Fuck you. 2014 at the latest.
Okay,
But
so what happened in 2014?
I don't know. Like, I really don't remember dates. And then my dates were with my ex, so like I haven't really dated since him.
What was your first date?
I don't fucking know. It
Like
was
skate
something
land.
simple.
I mean, you
We
were
were
young.
not 12.
Slightly.
What were we? 19, 18?
That's like 12. But that's fine.
But it was,
Have you had a bad day at Fridays, Corey?
No, because I just tell her. I mean, I don't understand, like, you know what? Let's go back. I got a question, though. Like, so, all right, Fridays is a bad date to you. Okay, everybody else is cool because niggas like. But, like, so, like, if the guy had said, all right, we're going to go to the park for our first date.
Mm-hmm.
Like, is that looked down upon? Like,
I don't think so.
only because, it's like, as a man, it's kind of like, if it's a girl you really want to deal with, you kind of like, man, I want to do something. Not so much, I'm not saying Fridays is special, but I'm just saying, let's just do something. That way we can, like, get familiar with each other or something like that. So it's like, doing something like a park, I feel like that's more like into y'all dating, like the park, not Fells Point, what's that? Federal Hill,
Yeah.
The Visionary Arts Museum, like
But
stuff like that.
That might be the first date too.
Yeah,
Like I said, I just think it just depends on the person. Like if it's
And
a
where
new
you are.
person, I think going to Fridays and on some casual shit, like that's cool. But if you've been pressed, like you've been in my DMs, you like all my pictures, like when you see me, like girl, you will never give me a chance, and you always playing games with a nigga, and then when you finally get somebody a chance, if you give somebody a chance, and then it's like you want some bullshit, and you don't even have enough. I think the thing for me is like having something planned. Mm-hmm. Like I shouldn't ask you like, okay, I finally say yes to you, and it's like, well, what you want to do? What you want to do? What you want to? No, we fucking grown. Like you,
Shoot.
yeah. Like, and don't tell me you want to chill at your house Cause
Yeah, please, no
See,
Netflix
like,
and show.
I think because, like, my approach is not like that. Like, I'm not about to hound you. I don't jump in DMs. I done died in a couple DMs before, but that's neither here nor there. But I'm saying, like, I don't approach the situation like that. It's just, you know, if I like you, you gonna have to figure it out. Like, you feel me? Like, it's like one of them days, like, you just gotta figure it out. I'll miss the opportunity just going about life. Like, that's just me. Like, so, like, when you say stuff like that, like, they constantly asking you out with all of y'all. Like, constantly asking you out and in your DMs, and you don't give me a chance. I don't move like that. So it's kind of like when I hear stuff like that, it's like, hold on. That's pretty thirsty.
That's the right
like,
word.
yeah, you feel me? Like, so when I hear stuff like that, it's like I can't identify with that because that's not how I move. Like, I'll just move, you know, oh, she's attractive. She doesn't know that I know that she's attractive. So we'll just figure this out. Maybe I'll be around you enough. And then you'll be like, oh, he's so funny. Oh my God. I want to give him a chance. And then we go with that. Like, maybe it worked, maybe it don't. But I mean, I don't know. It's
I mean,
a lot
that's
out here,
different.
so.
I mean, you're different. You're exception. Because, like, a lot of these guys, like,
Unicorn.
you are.
Wow.
I can't believe this. I'm a unicorn. Hey, yo, mama. I'm sorry.
It's okay. No, but I just really think it's the because even, like, sometimes when you have friends, like, friends that turn into something more, like, I still expect something different.
For the first date?
Especially if I've known you for, like, years.
And he like, man, let's just go out. And y'all pull up the Fridays. You tight? Yo, you
God.
can get a Jack Daniels burger. Or you could get the chicken with bacon.
Wow.
With bacon.
With bacon.
That's like 50 cents extra.
Oh.
It is good.
She hit him with the magic 95.9. That's good.
I mean, I'm not saying that I don't go to Fridays, like, but like if a guy take me out and like, hey, let's only get like the endless apps, like then I'm tight.
No,
Okay.
I'm not saying that though. Like, it's just
That doesn't come
It's
with
just
a
a
Friday's
honestly-
date.
you like.
I feel like-
I'd rather a nigga be real with me though. Like, look, I don't get paid this week, so and you know I had to do all this, and so we on a budget. But next week I got you. Then I'll be like, all right.
I can't do that. That's pride.
Yeah, you lying.
That's pride. I wouldn't be able to do that. We're gonna wing this. We're gonna wing the shit out of this. You're gonna be like, damn, this is nice, girl. I know I only had $32. Yeah.
But even if you take the time and research different things, like in Baltimore, like you can like watch one of like the movies and stuff like on the hill that's free. Like I just feel like a man that actually like takes time and like prepare and try to like figure out something that y'all will both enjoy. Like I appreciate that so much more. So like the museum is free or like between $5. Like even if we go to DC and like see different monuments and just like talk and hold hands or something like that, like I'm cool with all of that. But it frustrates me when you want me and you want me to tell you where the fuck to go. Like, nah, nigga, like you want this. Like you put something in motion. You should be the one saying like, hey, so I thought it'd be a good idea if we do this, that, and the third. And she can have the option to say like, oh, that's cool. Or, you know, I'd rather do that instead. But you already have the list of options. We're not going back and forth and saying like, what do you want to do? No, what do you want to do? Just like, that shit frustrates the fuck out of me. Especially people who be pressed on a nigga. Like, that just frustrates me. Because it's like, you was pressed for 2 years and then you get me and then you just fuck it up.
I think I've had my times that I think I went too far for a first date.
What's the furthest?
And first off,
Uh-oh.
I see where you're going.
It's
You
like
say
Red
you're going too
Lobster
far, but
instead
then
of
you say
Fridays.
Fridays. That's how is we going too far? No,
I'm
saying
glad
like
you know me.
flowers and like I don't know. Like I like doing stuff like that, but it's like not everybody deserves that. You know
Everybody
what?
don't deserve
You know what?
flowers?
Not everybody.
No,
not
No,
everybody.
that's
No.
true. No.
No, hell no. Hell no. And
No,
I learned
no.
that. I learned that. But I think, was that the first day? I went to Kobe's first off. I don't be eating that kind of stuff. I'm not spending $80 on food. All right.
But you spend 60? This is an extra 20.
That's gas, maybe, or lunch during the week. Give or take there. But I'm saying, like, I think this was the first date. And that didn't even materialize anything. Matter of fact, I think I called out the next day and I gained a point. I just thought about this shit, but I don't even fuck with her to this day because she just stopped talking to me, and I just was like, "Oh, you bitch." But you need to handle that. All right, so I got her like flowers, and Kobe's. We went to Kobe's. First of all, the food was like nasty. I didn't even care for the food. I had the what is that? Rice wine. Oh, that shit was awful. Everything was nasty. I was just disappointed I spent $80. But I had the bread on me, so I didn't care. I think when I was in Vegas, I sent her edible arrangements. Like, I was doing all this. I was like, oh, this is lit. And then, like, they didn't materialize anything. But, fuck her. I be seeing her shit on Twitter. I be like, yo, fuck you. Like, I be seeing all her pictures. She done like one of my pictures in the last 3 years. Like, oh, for real? My pictures is lit. I earned this joint. Like, what you mean? Like,
damn.
Man.
That's a gamble you take. That's what I'm
what
saying.
you
It's
said.
stressful.
Y'all stress me out. Women
Y'all.
stress me out.
Have y'all been on blind dates before?
No.
Let me think. I feel like I've been set up in the worst way before by my friends.
Like maybe never met them in person, but maybe saw an Instagram picture or Twitter. That's still a blind date.
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
that has happened. I don't remember the guy's name, but we went to Fridays.
Hey, yo, first of all, you was it the cooks?
I don't know what is
Bad
going on.
waiter, like
He was on Instagram, hit me up, and I was like, all right, whatever. Saw his pictures, thought he was cute. Went to Fridays, and I was actually sick, so I just had like a chicken noodle soup, and he was like, you don't want nothing else to eat, and I was like, nah, I'm good. Like I just really just need fluid because I'm not feeling good. So he was like, all right, well, I was gonna take you to the movies, but since you're sick, won't you come to my house?
That was slick.
It
girl.
was slick.
Hey.
So I'm like, why the fuck?
care of you, right, yeah.
Right. He was like, you know,
Rub it
you
back.
sick. Let me. He was like, well, let me take care of you. And I'm like, I don't even fucking know you. Like, I'm good. Like, I'm good with this. And he was like, nah, just come over. He was like, we can talk. I'm like, okay, we can talk right here. I don't need to go to your house and talk. And I'm sick, so why would you want me to contaminate your house? He's like, nah, I got Lysol, I'll spray everything down. It's all good. Like, you can lay in my guest bed. I was like, I was like, nah, I'm good. So we get to my car, and he was like, so you really not gonna come over so I can take care of it? I was like, no, I'd rather just go to the movies. He was like, all right, but I didn't really get the tickets. I'm like, so go to the movie theater and get the tickets. Like, that's not all right. He was like, man, I really thought that you would like come over because I really want to take care of you. I got like some Campbell's and shit at the house for you.
Campbell's and shit.
That's high ass sodium.
I was like, so why didn't you say? But the thing is like, I'm like, well, why didn't you just tell me that, like, when we talked on the phone, opposed to saying, like, we were going to the movies, like, you already had shit planned, like, you planned for me to come to your house. He was like, yeah, because, like, you all sick and shit, so I thought it would be nice to, like, surprise you. I'm like, I don't know you. Like, I'm just meeting you in real life for the very first time. Like, what the fuck do I look like going to your house? I don't know who you live with. I don't know what environment you in. Like, I'm not going to put myself in that type of situation. This nigga cursed me the fuck out in the Fridays parking lot. Like,
Was
bitch.
it the Orange Mills one?
It was.
That's
No,
why. That's why. And you was with
It doesn't matter.
First
Don't
of all,
matter.
was he from Baltimore? Because that's what they do.
Of course he was.
whoa.
You know that whole, can I get your number now? Well, fuck you then, bitch. I ain't
That's
want you then.
everywhere.
Nah. He's like, fuck your little. She from here?
Oh my
I'm
god.
from Venus.
You from Venus?
Yes.
What, bitch?
High ass response is that? I'm from Venus.
Women are from Venus.
Are they? I'm from Earth, so I don't know. That might be true. But no, like, he cussed me out, and I was sick and all. He was like, fuck you, fuck your sick ass.
Fuck your sick ass.
He was like, I hope your cough get worse. And I was like, you
Hey, yo, no,
salty?
for real, he was dark skinned?
Nah. He was a brown. He was like your complexion.
No offense, yo.
What'd you say?
Hey.
Right.
Wait, what?
Light skinned niggas
It's
that
the
be
light skin,
emotional.
right.
First off, shout out to me because I'm Honey Brown Lager. Because I'm out here repping for the set. Know what I'm talking about? You hear me? But dark skinned niggas all. First off, dark skinned niggas in the color red is like that bright red. I feel like that's their color. All right.
Oh,
I
God.
love my chocolate brothers.
Yes.
Sure.
Which chocolate brothers you date?
Let's not talk about that.
Okay. That's okay.
First off,
But why you gotta be dark skinned?
I don't know. I have a problem with dark skinned people.
Whoa.
Hey, yo, but
why?
shout out to Draysky. That's my best friend. He is really black. Really black.
Wait, Draysky that we went to school
Yes.
with?
Yeah. That's
Oh, hey, Dre.
Hey. We ain't seen him either.
In
Y'all ain't
forever.
seen-
Yeah, he's been
we
under
ain't
the
seen you
radar.
either until
Yeah.
last week, so.
I mean, I seen you, but I ain't
I ain't
seen
seen
you.
him.
I mean, I saw him like on like Facebook. No, I saw him on my way to Puerto Rico.
I did.
Hey.
Nice. What's the third? Hey, she lit as shit. There you go. But yeah, I mean, I don't know.
I don't know. I think y'all men just need to like step it up.
Yeah.
Just have a plan. Just have a plan.
I mean,
can play
I like
this
winging
too.
shit. You
Yeah.
feel me? Like, I just feel like it's more genuine if you wing it.
I can't.
I can't.
Well, we haven't come to a conclusion of this whole like first dating thing. I guess I'm the shallowest one out of the group, and I'm definitely okay with all of that. Y'all need to step y'all game up and stop being so fucking basic. For y'all, 2 for
Basic,
20.
that's fine when you basic and happy. You don't want having bad dates.
I used to, but I'm wifed up now because I'm delivered. But y'all, have fun with y'all 2 for 20s, and shout out to Corey at Fridays. If you ever want to interact with Corey,
He will be there.
he will be at Fridays,
What, like 6 to 10?
particularly at Columbia.
Hey, nah, chill. That's chill.
That's
Don't
his-
get that
that's
spot
his
out
cut.
to a lot of people. We might hit Annapolis,
Annapolis is nice. A nice little waterfront. Little.
I know what I be doing.
fancy.
You know it. Baltimore County Valley. Get you one of them, girl.
No, see, they like them hood niggas.
Yeah,
That's gonna beat her up in some Timberlands.
No. Hey, no.
I like all types of niggas.
I don't believe you. I need more people.
That was a long jawbone.
But thank you, Sita and Core, for coming to Bitch Blast.
Welcome.
And make sure you listen to Corey's Baltimore Forever podcast.
Ooh, Baltimore County forever.
Forever.
Oh, my
Episode
bad.
5 is out Friday. 8/01.
Yes. So make sure you check that out on iTunes. And now it's time for Ask Siri. I am not going to say this person's name. They want to remain anonymous.
As they should.
As they should. The question is for this week is, how can I tell if my girlfriend is cheating on me?
She is.
Well, anonymous person, there are some signs. So when she's on her phone and she texts, does she lean to the left or to the right
To hide it from you.
to hide it from you?
Is it on Do Not Disturb?
Does she turn her phone over
Yes.
after saying anything? If you're
Does her
suspicious at all-
phone always on her, like by her side, 24/7?
Well, mine is. I don't cheat. So
I mean, you're single.
fuck
so-
you. I'm just saying it's always on me.
After 8 p.m. when you call, does it go straight to voicemail?
Very true.
After 8.
And if it rings once and goes to voicemail, that's Do Not Disturb. You're learning something right now.
Hey, are you doing this? Hey, we was bouncing everything off. I'm gonna hit him with 3 of them. I got 3.
I'm just.
And what's the pattern like every weekend? Like, how are you spending time with her? Like, is she always out with the same friend? Or is she around new friends that you never even heard of? Like, oh, this is my friend Shaquan, and you never heard about Shaquan a day in your life? or it's like she's out with a new friend, male friend, never heard of this nigga. Like, oh, he at my job, like he knew.
They're fucking.
On point, on time, they got their own schedule.
Yeah.
Does she always ask you what you are doing consistently? Like, what time you gonna be home, or what time you gonna do this, and what time you gonna do that, and where you gonna be at with your friends? And that you might think she gives a fuck. She just wants to make sure she not gonna run into your black ass and your friends. So you gotta make sure, like, just watch out for the behavior. Just pay attention. Corey's very quiet. I don't know if he's
I mean, I wish
traumatized.
I learned this shit years ago. Shit, I'm good now, but damn. And then like with when you fucking her too, like, you know,
The pussy feel different.
yeah, it pull if it's loose. The snatch back ain't right, or something like that, right? Okay, all right.
That's very accurate.
It's a fucked up situation in this world, I tell you.
Yeah.
God bless you.
God
Hey,
bless
anonymous
her.
dude, God bless you, man. I hope you
Well,
hope you leave her
if
ass. Leave her now. She ain't worth it.
he's speaking from personal experience, so don't worry about Corey.
10 years ago. 10.
Yeah, but if you have to even question it,
Yeah,
you know
you're
for
suspicious.
you have suspicions of it. You know, she's fucking someone else. The fact that you probably don't even trust her at this point is no point of you even being in a relationship. Because if there's no trust, there's no point.
Exactly.
So just keep it moving. You don't gotta set up no booby traps and gotta create fake IG and Facebook pages or just being the detective.
Hey, yo, dudes really do that?
Yes,
Yes,
people do
people do
that.
I've never seen a guide.
Yeah, I never seen it.
These guys out here are horrible. They're
Well, I
not.
be hearing some stories. I be like, damn, yo, you kind of sick. Like,
Are you okay?
yo, just
Let it
say
go.
fuck me, dog. Like, this is what it is. Like, you don't want to fuck me no more. Don't fuck me no more. Like, don't draw it out. Don't be fucking somebody else. And then, like, yo, listen. I gotta tell y'all some. All right, so look, right. This was at, it was me and Dre. We pulled up the Giant, and I ran into a girl I went to high school with, and she was like, "Hey, Dre, how you doing? You alright?" Dre was like, "Yeah, I'm good. Corey, hey, I heard such and such was fucking with such and such," and I was just like, I looked at Dre and said, "Oh my god, I didn't even know that shit. Everybody knew this shit." Like, I could have cried 100 tears that day. It was embarrassing. It was really embarrassing. I did not send in this question though. But
He did.
but yeah, it's embarrassing, dog. Like, so dog,
This
get out
new-
while you can, cause she ain't trying to do this shit. No
Yeah,
more.
it's not worth it, and you don't want to walk around looking stupid.
Looking dumb as shit, bro. Like,
You
I
don't
was
have
looking
people
dumb
laughing.
as shit, B. Like,
Corey needs a hug. Everyone send hugs and love to
love to
Corey. He's going
Fridays.
through. Send him some mozzarella sticks,
first off.
or give him a Jack Daniels burger.
All right, I go to Fridays. I like Red Robin because they got
Yes.
unlimited fries.
Yes.
Right,
Yes.
come on, man. Where you at with it? Come on, you can't
Fire sauce.
Strawberry freckle lemonade.
Yo, I love you. That's the purple joint, right? The purple. It looked like a purple Jolly Rancher. Y'all ain't fuck with that?
I've only been to Red Robin's twice in my life.
No.
Damn, yo,
That's
this
sad.
little shit. Do
sad.
y'all get pineapples on y'all sandwiches?
No.
Yeah, the bonsai.
Yo, I fucks with her. Yo, yeah. Yo,
Take Cedar out to Fridays.
Did we just
Enjoy
become
it.
best friends?
yes. We doing all the people shit. Oh my god.
That's fine. But to my anonymous friend, just get out.
Yeah.
Get out. Get the fuck out. Get out. Don't be like Corey, you sit here sad, crying these
yeah.
Drake tears.
Yeah.
Stay woke.
Damn, man.
So for our words of wisdom this week, it is, had we not loved ourselves at all, we could never have been obliged to love anything. So that self-love is the basis of all love. And that is by Thomas Traherne. I think I said that right. If not, sorry, Thomas. But the
He's
basic...
living.
He's probably dead. Like shit. But the conclusion is that, you know, you can't love anyone else if you don't love yourself. And you have to make sure that you do love yourself so you can respect yourself, so other people can respect you.
And not take you on 2 for 20 dates.
Exactly.
Fucking Negro spirit.
But it starts with you. If you want things to change and it has to start with you. You gotta love yourself first. You gotta have self-worth, to build that confidence, to build that self-esteem. And so, you won't get fucked over the way you do because you exude a certain confidence within yourself. And in order to be successful, I'm telling you, it starts with you. So that is our words of wisdom for this week. And once again, I want to thank everybody. Thanks, Brett and Cora and Sita for coming to our show. And Corey will also be at Fridays. He's making his debut at Fridays tonight.
Yo.
Free mozzarella sticks on him.
Whoa. You could end up at Golden Dragon like most of these niggas take these joints now.
I wish a nigga.
I wish a nigga would. But
wish.
But see, you can do a 2 for $20, but you can get a quesadilla or a little shrimp fry at Golden Dragon.
I've never been to Golden Dragon since they remodeled.
First of all, I'm not going there to get mugged by all the mean ass bartenders and waitresses. They are so stink.
It does. But thanks, guys, and this is Bitch Let's Talk. If you can't get enough of Bitch Let's Talk, you can always follow us on IG and Facebook at BLT Podcast and on Twitter at Bitch Let's Talk. If you want more content and updates, go to our website, www.bltpodcast.com.